They centre on their way from the 1400-metre marker. The Masters along the inside. Desolate Road is right there. Good Rhythm is on the outside. And then comes Final Attempt. Secret Dynasties between them and New Streams out the back of the field. That's racing about 5 or 6 lengths off that leader as they go towards that 1000-metre marker. The Master is in front. Desolate Road is back second. And Good Rhythm, the white cap on the right-hand side. Secret Dynasty's back in fourth position. The red sleeves and cap. Final Attempt, and then comes New Stream. But there's only about 3-4 lengths top to tail. The Master continues to lead it. Desolate Road is back in second. Then Secret Dynasty. Good Rhythm's on the outside. Then Final Attempt. And New Stream's out the back of the field. Now returning to the home stretch, the Masters the leader. Desolate Road, Good Rhythm, Secret Dynasty between runners. Then comes Final Attempt down the inside as New Stream. 400 metres to go now, and Desolate Road takes it up. The Master, Good Rhythm's on the outside. Final Attempt is trying to run on now, and it's Desolate Road now the leader. The Master, Final Attempt, Good Rhythm's on the outside. Desolate Road still holding on. The Master tries to come back for more, but it's Desolate Road clinging to the lead, and Desolate Road's going to win it. Second place will go to the Master, third Good Rhythm, and then Final Attempt. Desolate Road, number 2. The Path Fork, Tony Riverland. They win it well, Mary Liley and Sudden Naidu. And this is win number 3 from 14, Anton Marcus. They win it by about a length and a quarter at the business end. Second, number 1, the Master. Third goes to Good Rhythm. And then Final Attempt, Secret Dynasty and New Stream. The favourite, number 2, and that pays up at 160. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. Desolate Road always sat up in second. The Master tries to fight back. Good Rhythm's immediately behind it. Final Attempt is with the yellow cap. And on the left-hand side, New Stream and Secret Dynasty. Business end, number 2, Desolate Road. I haven't seen Mary Liley yet. She usually stands and watches the races on the big screen. But until then, the 4th race, back to the studio.
Well, he's come through to win well over 1400, number 2, Desolate Road, and Anton Marcus just sitting behind the Master there, skipped at the right time. Happy connections here, and well done to Mrs. Liley, who's on course, and of course Mr. Sada Naidu, a good friend of Tony Riverland, as he always mentions, and Tony Riverland teaming up with Anton Marcus. Let's first have a chat with Tony, and nice to see this horse win over 1400, Tony.
Yeah, Dees, we've tried him a few times before and he's got rolled, but, in strong fields. And he's obviously run with a lot stronger company than he was meeting today. And obviously, most probably that's why Anton he tumbled in the betting as they opened up. But Dees, he's a hard horse to be confident with because he's better than this. He just doesn't try as hard as he could. Yes. And that's the thing you're always a little bit worried about, Even today, he cruised up next to that horse and then he's battling to get away from him, And but look, you can only win. He really looked good in the ring. I must say, he did work well on Monday. And I said to Anton, I'm pleased, but he's actually also quite a moderate worker at home. And so I suppose, I'm pleased at least we got a third win under our belt because he's quite high up in the ratings, so it's not so easy to place him. Correct. This, of course, just turned out to be the ideal race.
Well, 1200, 1400, now you've got choices.
Yeah, Anton says we maybe even go a mile where we can, kid to him a little more. There's no reason he can't go a mile. Pathforks go a mile easily. Dam side, there's no problem going a mile. We'll see. We'll look for the right race somewhere. And of course, I'm delighted for Sada and Mary. Yeah. Sada's an old friend of mine, been racing with me for 20 odd years, loyal, staunch. I begged him to come today. I actually thought his other filly would also win the last race. Yeah. But she presented herself with a really poor blood picture. I had a few really poor blood pictures. It wasn't a 50-50 call, and I thought, what's the point, Horses are fancied. There's nothing, what have you got to gain by running a horse that's got a really poor blood picture, And so we decided to scratch him. But well done to him. I don't know where he is at the moment. I think he was in Johannesburg. Well done to VJ's good friend and the family. And as I say, well done to Mary. And well done to the breeder, Paul de Calma, also an old mate of mine.
Is that it?
That's it. I'm not going to talk as much as you, Dees.
No other runners?
I've run out of words. Yes, no, we've got an exclusive quantity later. Yeah. I think 1100 is a bit short for him. That's my gut feel. It's just another race for, to set him up properly for a Pinnacle 14. The last race, Duchess Lane, I think she's outgunned there. She's too high on the ratings.
Exclusive Quantity, would he surprise you if he comes up there?
And it would never be a surprise because he's a decent horse, but I do think it's a touch short for him, but would definitely not be a surprise.
Thanks for that.
Thank you, Dees.
Lovely. Let's get Anton Marcus in. And my first interview with Anton, I know the boys have chatted to him, but my first interview with him after back from injury, etc. And I heard you interview, all systems go, everything strong, everything in the right place. You're looking good?
Yes, I'm willing and able.
Yeah.
This particular road, he's able but not very willing, you know. He's up to his rating. He probably should have put this field to bed, you know, but there's something that I think we're all getting wrong with him, you know, because I believe that he's better than what he's showing on the racecourse, despite the fact that he's winning, you know. But it was a case of deja vu. The last time I rode him, jumped out the barriers, saddle went back. Today, jumped out at the barriers, saddle went back. But nevertheless, I mean, it wasn't rocket science to pick this horse in this particular race. The easiest way ahead at the ratings. Just a big thank you to Tony and to Mrs. Liley and to Richmond Highlands. Thank you.
Your feedback to Tony about him going a mile, I mean, that's interesting.
I think so, Dees, you know. Look, nothing ventured, nothing gained, you know. I mean, he's a 101. You know, it's certainly worth a gamble. I'm of the opinion that it is.
Okay, balance of your rides, can you help us?
Yeah, sure. Sunset Eyes, you know, he's as honest as the day is long. You know, you can set your clock. Coming back after layoff, taking on fit horses like Filippo. Hey Boy, who's probably outclassed, but if memory serves me correct, he's probably the best weighted horse in the race. I wasn't very good at algebra, but I think when I did the ratings, I thought he came out on top. But you have to respect Sunset Eyes, Dees.
Have you been working him in the interim, his break?
I've been on his back once, but Peter has left a bit in the locker to work with.
And how's the season looking now? You're up to Galapawam as well?
Yes, Dees, quite an interesting season. You know, racing's, I'll take the metaphor out of Forrest Gump. It's like a box of chocolates. You actually never know what's around the corner, you know. So I just see how the cards fall, and I'll see how my season pans out.
And with Ridgemont, things are going smoothly?
Yeah, can't complain.
Well done, Anton.
Thanks, Dees.
Lovely. That's Anton Marcus. And next up, let's get Mrs. Liley. She's on course, the lady of the turf. Where is she, Mrs. Liley? We're waiting for her. We have to get her. Mrs. Liley is here on course, and we're not going to let this opportunity pass by, Mrs. Liley. We have to chat to you. Congratulations. Your colours are into the #1 box again this season.
Oh, I don't know about again. But,
but you're having a good run.
Well, no, it's been very quiet the last few weeks. But our poor little horse didn't like Johannesburg.
Yes.
Triswell, he came back and he said, I'm very happy to be back.
You took a chance.
Yes, we took a chance, but I don't think he liked travelling, so we'll stick to Durban.
Coming back to this fellow, he's rewarded you with 3 wins now.
Yes, it's very nice, yes. I think he was quite a cheapie, but anyway, thing is that winner's a winner. Very nice, thank you.
And Mr. Sada Naidu is a good partnership to have. He's a good friend of Tony as well.
Yes, he is, that's right. He never seems to come to the racing, unfortunately. Maybe we've got another one, the half-brother, to this horse. And maybe he'll come when that one runs. He's also very nice.
And how's the mood later on for Exclusive Quantity?
Well, Exclusive Quantity is a very honest horse, and he always tries his best.
Well, as always, you're looking stunning, Mrs. Liley, and all the best with your winner here.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Winning owner, Mrs. Liley. Well done to you, Sada Naidu, as well. And then nice to have East Coast Radio on course. And the man that's in charge of the breakfast show is none other than Darren Moore. And he's going to present the 1,000 Rand to the winning groom, Robert Inkiki. Nice to have you on course, Darren. And well done to the winning groom, Robert Inkiki, getting his 1,000 Rand from Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. 2, 1, 3, and 4 is the way they cross the line here. Race number 3. Up next, it's the jackpot, the last of our exotics. 1435, 25 to 3.